Do you like confined spaces? Have you ever led the landing scramble for overhead baggage? With terrorism, urban foxes, Downton Abbey, charity muggings, spontaneous rioters and tsunamis all on the rise, why not just shut yourself inside? More and more Britons are finding that the key is to lock themselves up and throw it away. The Office for National Statistics has a graph that looks like this. Goods, services, porno. Hunting and gathering is being shat on by Googling and 3-digit security codes. Full-time, voluntary prisoners often live in the extreme and in isolation. A few live in more populated areas. This woman hasn't left the office in 6 years.
Professor Jack Sinclair hasn't left his faculty building in 12 years. A self-styled wall junkie who, aside from being an authority in mathematical physics, has been developing a revolutionary treatment to his affliction.
When did you last leave this building?
19th of January 2000. My bike was stolen. I didn't see much point in leaving after that.
And what is it about leaving that upsets you?
Unknown consequences. I prefer to reduce risk.
How do those closest to you feel about your behaviour?
Well, on the eve of the millennium, a lorry jackknifed on the M4 and spilt its load. My parents were crushed by an avalanche of ginger nuts.
And friends?
They tried to smoke me out like a mole. They set light to my office, but with the fire brigade just round the corner, I just got soaked.
I see. So how would you feel about leaving now?
I'm like a caveman with all the firewood and food I need. If it weren't for my children, it would be illogical to leave.
Children?
Yes, Margarita is 4, Rogon and Josh, the twins, are 18 months, and little Sashimi is 3 weeks old.
And where are they?
Their mothers and I, we all suffer from the same affliction.
I see. So if you're not going to leave the building, how is it that you've managed?
Oh, with this. Yeah, it's amazing, how far a motorcycle courier can get on quiet roads.
I see.
All home-birthed.
Right.
When I see their faces on the computer screen, I find it very hard to connect those feverish, jar-filling events 9 months preceding their birth. I want to see my children, and that's why I invented this new treatment.
Could you tell us a little more about the treatment, Professor?
Yes, it came to me over a quadriformaggio. I noticed that an upturned pizza box was like the roof of a building. So I adapted the box and, hey presto.
Right. I see.
It's a roof hat. Yes, phase 2 trials are complete.
Phase 2 trials?
Yes, I stuck my head out the window.
Good. I see.
And now, for the final test.